Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Okay, how are you today? Today, I would like to continue the explanation or presentations from the third group in uh, psychology linguistic. There are four parts in my presentation. The first, I would like to explain about the construct grammar in children. Language acquisition is a creative process. Children are not taught about the rules of grammar. They learn grammar from the language that they get or hear in around them. I mean here is they get the grammar rules from environment. It can be from family, their friends, or the others. These factors lead many linguists to believe that children are equipped with an innate template or blueprint for language, which we have referred to as universal grammar, and that this blueprint aids the children in the task of the constructing a grammar for their language. The second, that is, I would like to explain about error and rules. The first is errors. The types of errors commonly encountered according to reason are as following. Actually, according to of reason, errors, there are three. It can be more, but here I just write two. The first is error in phonology. There are many types in errors of phonology. One of them is metathesis. The definition of metathesis is switching of two sounds, each taking the place of the other. For example, the children would like to say, or the target language is paspakat, but children says pospakat. So here, the children or the child change one word, that is in the word pass. They change U to be O. And then the second is errors in morphology. There are many types also. One of them is morpheme exchange error. The definition of morpheme exchange error is morpheme change place. For example, the children or child would like to say he has already packed 2 rugs. But the children get errors. That is, they said he has already packed 2 trunk, 2 trunk. So here, the children, in this example, there is morpheme change place. For example, in the word packed, actually they mean is packed. They in this word is used in the past, but they change into the present tense. He changed the packed to be packs, and then the second, they change in trunks to be trunked. And then about the rules, children have formulated rules in their minds from which they construct novel utterances. They learn the plural morpheme and the past tense morpheme and then apply those to new cases. And children have formulated roles in their minds. For example, they get words from their family or from the others, and then the children use these words again in another case or in a new case. And then the third part is about acquisition phonology. According to Arifuddin, the language acquisition stage is divided into 4 stages. The first is the pralinguistic stage. The pralinguistic stages are divided into 4. The first is at the age of 0 to 2 months. In this stage, the child only makes reflexive sounds to express, for example, like pain or discomfort. And then at the age of 2 to 5 months, the child begins to make vowel sounds, which is mixed with consonant-like sounds. This sound usually appears in response to a smile or mother's words or someone else. And then the third is at the age of 4 to 7 months. The child begins to sound somewhat intact with a longer duration. Sounds similar to consonants or similars. The vocals are more varied. And then 4, at the age of 6 to 12 months, children start chattering. The chatter is a repetition of the same consonant and vocal, as like ba ba ba, mama, dada. And then after pralinguistic, that is the one word stage. The one word stage in 12 to 18 months. In this stage, children say one word to state what they want or what they mean, or one word represent one sentence. And then stage 2 words. Stage 2 word in 18 to 24 months. In this stage, children grow up quickly in vocabulary and grammar. In this stage, children just say word that only important word. And then the last is the multiple word stage in 3 or 3 to 5 months. In this stage, children speak more many than before, not 2 words, but also it can be more than 2 words. After the acquisition of phonology, that is acquisition morphology. Morphology is the study of the form of the word or the study of the word formation. Morpheme is the smallest structural unit of language which carries a meaning. In acquisition of morphology for children, there are 3 stages. The first is the one word stage, and then it is also called first stage. In this stage, 1-year-old child name people, objects, pets, and other families or important parts of its environment. This stage also is called holopluralistic stage. It means the children just say a word, but they intend the meaning of it more than a single word. For example, the children says milk. When the children says milk, it indicates requesting to their mother that they want milk. And then the second stage is the 2 words stage. In this stage, between approximately 18 to 24 months of age, children begin to use 2 word utterance. Yeah. At first, they may seem to be simply two one-word sentence produce one right after the other. There may be a pause between them. Children at the word stage do not just produce any two words in other any other that rather they adopt a consistent set of word others which convey an important meaning of their utterance. The structure of uttering is determined by semantic relationship. For example, in the second stage of acquisition of morphology is the two words, that is determined by semantic relationship. Yeah. For example, that is action and object. When the children would like to say about the action and object, for example, two words, that is kick ball. They will say, or the children will say, kick ball. Kick is action and ball is object. But in semantic relationship by adults, the sentence the words is more complete. For example, children says kickball, but adults they can say kick a ball. Or for example, again is action and location. Children say sit, chair. There are two words, sit and chair, but for adults they will say sit on the chair. Okay. In this stage is called also telegraphic. It means these little function morphemes are omitted during this stage and even after the child to produce more than two words at a time. And then the last of acquisition morphology is the later stage of development. In this stage, actual little children begin from two words, but in this stage, when the children have been in this stage, they can say the word more than two. For example, like daddy cookie. In this stage, the children can add the word to be daddy eats cookie. And then after the acquisition of morphology is syntax. The acquisition of syntax is ability of children to state something in the form of syntax or sentence. The construct is begin from two words. The construct of two words is a sentence that be formed by children to say something. For example, they listen from their mother that their mother says, "Father comes." From these two words, the children can use these words again in another case. For example, when the mother says father comes, or the children can imitate their mothers by saying father Gus, father Gus. So in this example, the children change the word comes to be a Gus. So when they listen one word, they can use this word again in another case by using the new word. Like last time, father comes to be a father Gus. And then the third part is would like to, or the last, I would like to explain about the how children learning the meaning of word. children learn the meaning of word is from concrete to abstract. In the concrete levels, they can learn the meaning of a word. The first is from physical object. They can know the meaning when they directly see the object. For example, they see or look at the mother, so they can know the meaning of mother is their mother, because the mother can be seen by them directly. It is physical object. Or they see the dog. They see the dog, directly see the physical of dog. Or again, another example is ball. They know the meaning of ball is ball because they directly see the physical of ball. After they know the physical object, that is the second is direct activities. Direct activities. For example, they walk with their mothers, with their fathers. They can know that this is running. This is running because they know the meaning of running by they acting by they act these activities. Or again, like jumping, they know the meaning of jumping is because they directly act this jumping. After they know the direct activities, they can know the relation word of word like running, jumping, or the others. For example, last time when the children walks with their mother or with their fathers, they or the fathers and mothers can sit down. Can sit down on the chair because they feel capek. So when they walk, they will sit down first. So sitting on the chair is the word has relations with the walking. And then after that, after the relations in words, that is mental experience. For example, they want to eat. They want to eat, so here they feel hungry. So hungry here is their experience. From this experience, they can know that they want to eat. So after the concrete word, they will know the abstract ideas. For example, I walk, or you are happy, or I am honest, and the others. So thank you very much for this listening my explanations. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.